Hey guys, it's Jay. This video is going to be on how I make sugar cookie dough for cutouts. I'm going to go over the ingredients. Now what I'm going to use is going to be a very big batch. If you want to make yours and you're not going to use that much, I would suggest that you cut it in half and then that would be perfect. So let me go over what I'm going to need. The ingredients are going to need 6 cups of all-purpose flour, some sugar. I have 2 cups in here. I have half a teaspoon of salt and a full teaspoon of baking powder. Here is a cup and a half of some butter at room temperature. And I have 4 eggs and some vanilla extract. I personally like to use vanilla bean paste. You're going to need a large bowl and a blender. So let's get started. Okay, the first step is take your bowl and we're going to combine the butter and the sugar and blend them. Hold on. Oh no, here it goes. We're in business. Perfect. So there goes the butter and the sugar. Okay, so here's butter and sugar. And we're going to cream them together. Once the sugar and butter are all creamed together, we're going to add the eggs one at a time and we're going to crack them outside the bowl. You can always crack them straight in here, but you always run the risk of the egg being like bad. If you've ever had the unpleasant surprise of a bloody egg, that can happen. Or also too, if once it's in the bowl, you can clearly see that there's no egg shell in there, and then you can safely put it into the batter or into the mixture. So you do 4 and 2 teaspoons of vanilla paste. I'm sorry you guys, I'm a lefty, so I'm always in the mix. And I like to use a little bit more, but the reason I prefer vanilla bean paste is because look at all those little vanilla beans. Oh yeah. Very good. And then you make sure that you combine that very well. Once you have combined that, it's probably a good time to stop using the blender, because it is cookie dough and it's going to get somewhat hard once I put in all 6 cups of flour. So I kind of combine that and we add our flour. And whenever you're mixing, just keep in mind that you don't want to like over mix it, because that will give you a tough cookie. Oh, I'm sorry, flour, and add in your salt and baking powder. My bad. I'm still working on it. It takes me a while. I can see that the dough is slowly starting to form, so I kind of stick my hands in there and help it along. Don't worry you guys, my hands are clean. Don't worry. And this batter can be used for any sorts of shapes. You name it. It can be used for like little wedding bells, birds, hearts. If you've ever seen a cookie shaped in a crazy way, this is a perfect batter for that because it'll hold its shape. And you don't even necessarily need cutouts. Like, when you see this, don't be like, I don't want anyone to think that they can't make this recipe because they don't have cutouts. If you have downtime with your kid, or if you have downtime with your girlfriend, you can always make this dough, and you can take a glass, you can take a cup and just make the round ones, and they can be like little ornament cookies. Or you can even take a small paring knife and cut shapes into them. You see here, this is good enough. Now what I'm going to do is wrap this with saran wrap, stick this in the freezer for about 20-30 minutes, and it should be hard enough to start rolling out. Okay, so our cookie dough has been in the freezer for about 30 minutes, and this is what it looks like. I'm going to unwrap it, take it out, and roll it out to about 1/4 inch of a thickness, and then that way you can use the cookie cutters to go ahead and start making shapes. So let me take it out of this. So I went ahead and divided this big old batch of cookie dough into 2 pieces. So here's one piece, and at the bottom I'm going to go ahead and just use paper, wax paper. Work it out just a little bit and roll it out. So to me, that's about the perfect amount of thickness. And I'm going to go ahead and just use all kinds of cookie cutters. Typically, this is a job that I leave for the children. And after I turn the camera off, that's probably what I am going to do. The cookie cutouts, and they're going to go straight into the oven for, the oven's going to be 350 degrees. And they're going to be there for about 10 to 12 minutes. So we have cookies that have been baked. These are ones that are waiting to be baked, and they did take about 12 minutes. Okay. From the pan to the table, this is what it looks like. Wait, I can't find it.
Say hi.
Okay, there it is.
Where's the middle one?
She's asleep. He was asleep, so I couldn't wake him up.
There it is.
You a little bad one right there.
What's that, the cookies?
Cute. Awesome. So with this recipe, you can have lots of fun, and you can make whatever kind of designs that you like. So until next time, don't forget to comment on this video, and I'll see you guys. Bye.